Hello, I'm Cheryl Jacobs as Princess Mulan, and thank you for listening to our Kids Party Characters podcast. Please subscribe below. And today we're going to talk about 6 successful strategies for the introverted entrepreneur. If the term introvert resonates with you as a description of your personality, and you'll find yourself using it as an excuse for not starting a business or not being where you want to be with your business, today's strategies will help you turn your thinking around and use your personality to your advantage. Psychiatrist Carl Jung talked a lot about differences in introvert and extrovert attitudes. He described the introvert as someone who is more comfortable with their inner thoughts and feelings and sees the world in terms of how it affects him. In lay's term, we often think as the introverts as shy, quiet person who prefers being alone, while the extrovert is a people person and has all the friends and therefore influence that gives him the advantage in business. Truth is, there are lots of wildly successful introverts. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett are just a few to name some extreme examples. Rather than using the label to limit yourself, consider these 6 strategies that will help you embrace who you are and still be a successful business owner. Number 1, choose your relationships. You don't have to turn yourself into a people person who goes out as many events as possible, shakes everyone's hands, and makes all the small talk. While extroverts see networking as a numbers game, where the goal is to add as many names to their contacts as possible, it's okay to be more picky about who you build your relationships with. One good contact is much more valuable than 100 people who know your name but can't and won't do anything for you that's helpful in your business. Rather than seeing everyone as a potential business contact, focus on the people you meet that you enjoy being around. Develop those relationships on a deeper level. Give these people a reason to remember and recommend you by creating know, like, and trust relationships with them. Chances are at least one of your relationships will be more of an extroverted person that can bring the right people to you when you have a need. Number 2, partner with extroverts. You may not want to be able or to find a business partner in the traditional sense, and definitely shouldn't go out on a search of an extrovert partner simply because she's an extrovert. But you will simply find throughout your business journey that it's always a good idea to stick with your strengths and outsource your weaknesses. Partnering with an extrovert may simply mean outsourcing a project that requires a lot of team meetings and in-person interactions. It may mean an ongoing partnership with someone or a one-time agreement with several different partners. Whatever your needs are, when you feel like something is going to require too much peopling, consider whether or not it can be outsourced. Number 3, write it down. Most introverts are good writers, and whether they realize it or not. It's not that you don't have a genius in your head, it's just that you're not comfortable saying it out loud in the presence of others. While in-person relationships are always the strongest, you can start by writing down what you want to say. In today's world, email and text messages are much more preferred over phone calls in most instances anyways. So don't be afraid to be a prolific writer. As you get more comfortable with a person, you'll find it easier to talk with her. It can also be helpful to write down what you want to say in a meeting, either by listing major points or writing it out as if they were giving a speech. This sort of dress rehearsal will make you feel more confident when it's your time to talk. Number 4, build in your me time. As Jung pointed out, introverts depend on their me time to recharge. Fortunately, as a business owner, you're in control of your schedule. The key is to recognize when and how often you'll need me time, and to be sure to build it into your schedule. If you have a business meeting at 3, don't make a commitment to attend a business-related happy hour at 5:30. You'll end up hating yourself, and you won't make any helpful contacts at the happy hour because you simply won't be feeling it. Recognize when something's going to push you into your introverted limits, and keep those events to 1 a day at most. Schedule 15 to 30-minute breaks in between activities that make you uncomfortable out of your introverted shell. Number 5, go where you feel comfortable. The internet is a beautiful thing, and while thoughts of hiding in your house behind your computer, building a $1 million empire without talking to another soul may be a little unrealistic, having an online business makes it so much easier for introverts than it used to be. And what you'll find that as your business grows and you get more excited about it and more comfortable in it, your confidence will also grow, and you may find yourself wanting to talk to other people. Those who study such thing have found that between 20% and 50% of people are introverts, which means you're in good company. Start by joining Facebook groups or other online forums where you're likely to find a solid gathering of fellow introverts. Look at meetup groups near you. There are actually lots of areas where meetup groups for introverts. As we've talked about, you don't have to be restricted to a social circle of other introverts, but that's a great place to start building your connections and your confidence. Number 6, push yourself a little. There's nothing wrong with being an introvert, but resist the urge to use it as an excuse. Negative labels are never helpful, and they ignore the fact that when we can choose who we want to be. If being an introvert is a negative in a given situation, then change your mindset and shed that label when it holds you back. Rather than thinking of you that you can never attend a networking meeting because you're introverted, recognize that not all networking meetings requires you to be the life of the party. In a meeting, conference, or networking event, would you really benefit your business to take the first step and commit to going? And while you're there, just be yourself. Recognize that you may have to push yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit to gain the benefits that you're looking for. Take small steps and realize that you can hold on to your beloved introverted status and still talk to others and build good relationships. In fact, you probably already have the proof in your life that you can do both of these things. Kids Party Characters is here to help. As always, remember that Kids Party Characters owner myself, I'm here to help that you navigate through the waters of entrepreneurship. If you want to learn more about starting a business from scratch, schedule a free chat with me, and I'll give you all the benefits experience that I've used in starting 10 different businesses. Also take a look at the great opportunity that I put together, especially for moms who want to stay at home with their kids. I have taken my success in children's entertainment, and I've created a membership in Kids Party Characters that allows you to start your own business with all the tools that I used to successfully grow my business. You'll also get a step-by-step training on how to get your business started and in turning a profit quickly. If you want to learn more about Kids Party Characters, make sure that you follow us on facebook.com/kidspartycharactersny for daily updates about the magical parties and the successful working from home while raising healthy and happy children. Again, I'm Cheryl Jacobs. Thank you for listening to our Kids Party Characters podcast, and please subscribe below.